Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Madani Qaida, lesson number 3, that is about harakat. The first point from this topic states that the plural of harakat is harakat. Fatha, that is also called zabr, kasra, zay, and dhamma, pesh, are called harakat. Fatha and dhamma are placed above the letter, whereas kasra is placed underneath. The letters which has a haraka on it is called a mutaharrik. Pronounce the fatha by opening your mouth and raising the voice, kasra by dropping the voice, and dhamma by rounding of the lips. Pronounce the harakat in an Arabic accent without stretching or suddenly pausing the voice. If a haraka or sukoon is present on an alif, then pronounce it as hamza. If the letter ra has a fatha or dhamma on it, pronounce it with a thick tone, and if the letter ra has a kasra or zir below it, pronounce it with the thin tone. And this, we're going to read this like, if it's ra, zabar ra, we'll read that like ra, and ra, pesh, ru would be ru. So you have to pronounce ra when it has a zir under it, you have to pronounce that with a thin tone. Now let's start reading from the first letter, which is alif. But we'll not be reading this as alif. We'll be reading this as hamza, because as it's stated in this point right over here, that if a haraka or sukoon is present on an alif, then pronounce it as hamza. So we will be reading this hamza and not alif this time. So this is hamza zabar a, hamza zir e, hamza pesh u, a I u. Ba zabar ba zir bi, ba pesh bu, ba bi bu. Ta zabar ta zir ti, ta pesh tu, ta ti tu. Sa zabar sa zir si, sa pesh su, sa si su. Jim zabar jim zir ji, jim pesh ju, ja ji ju. Ha zabar ha zir hi, ha pesh hu, ha hi hu. Kha zabar kha zir khi, kha pesh khu, kha khi hu. Dal zabar dal zir di, dal pesh du, da di du. Zal zabar zal zir zi, zal pesh zu, za zi zu. Ra zabar ra zir ri, ra pesh ru, ra ri ru. Za zabar za zir zi, za pesh zu, za zi zu. Sin zabar sin zir si, sin pesh su, sa si su. Shin zabar shin zir shi, shin pesh shu, sha shi shu. Sad zabar sad zir si, sad pesh su, sa si su. Dad zabar dad zir dui, dad pesh du, da dui du. Ta zabar ta zir tui, ta pesh tu, ta tui tu. Za zabar za zir zi, za pesh zu, za zui zu. Ain zabar ain zir ri, ain pesh ru, a ri ru. Ghain zabar ghain zir ghi, ghain pesh ru, gha ri ru. Fa zabar Fa zir fi, fa pesh fu, fa fi fu. Qaf zabr qa, qaf zir qi, qaf pesh qu, qa qi qu. Kaf zabr ka, kaf zir ki, kaf pesh ku, ka ki ku. Lam zabr la, lam zir li, lam pesh lu, la li lu. Mim zabr ma, mim zir mi, mim pesh mu, ma mi mu. Noon zabr na, noon zir ni, noon pesh nu, na ni nu. Vav zabr va, vav zir vi, vav pesh vu, va vi vu. Ha zabr ha zir hi, ha pesh hu, ha hi hu. Hamza zabr a, hamza zir i, hamza pesh u, a i u. Ya zabr ya zir yi, ya pesh you, ya yi you. All right, so now we're done with lesson number 3, Madani Qaida lesson number 3, which was about harakat. And make sure that you stretch the words properly when you pronounce them. But later, when you read them, you do not have to stretch them that much. You just have to read this like ba, bi, bu, because there's no alif joint after the zabr, or ya after the zir, or vaw after the pesh. If any of these conditions appear, then you have to stretch the words a bit more than usual. All right, so now that we're done with Madani Qaida lesson number 3, then that's it for today's class.